This is one of the 3 secret maps with more than 1,000 hospitality businesses that you can use to find jobs during your working holiday visa in Australia. I'm Arnie and I've been traveling Australia for more than 4 years, and I've worked in agriculture, hospitality, construction and mining. And in this video, I'll show you 3 secret maps that you can use to find hospitality jobs as quickly and easily as possible. So you do not have to go and work in agriculture, construction or mining. The first one is this one that contains 500 hotels and resorts across Australia, and it is the one that contains all the information here in this spreadsheet. So here there's a lot of resorts and hotels from all across Queensland, and down here you have all the different states, and you have the name, you have the website, you have the email address, the phone number and the postcode. So it goes really well for you to be able to send emails and try to get jobs through this. Then the second one that we have is this one, which is from Queensland Hotel Motel, which contains the list of all the hotels and motels in Queensland. When I say all of them, it means literally that, every single one of them. And this one is really good because you can search here by location, and this is like a booking.com for hotels and to be able to buy stays for the night. But we can use it on the other way to try to find hotels that are in our area and then have a list of them and going for them. You can filter them by stars or also the type of business. So for example, I would target hotels, motels, resorts. For example, resorts is really good for working holiday visas because they usually have a lot of job positions there. But for example, I would not go for chalets, luxury tents. All of this kind of high-end stuff doesn't really make much sense, or apartments, for example. But you can see that here there's 800 hotels. There's also almost 300 resorts, and that is really good. And in Queensland, if you work above the Tropic of Capricorn, so if you work above Mackay, everything in that area will count for the 88 days. For sure. Then here in our community, we also have a map that contains all the postcodes that are eligible for the 88 days in hospitality. And here as well, we have the whole list of jobs that count for hospitality for the 88 days. And also we have an extensive list here of resorts and hotels as well. And then another last map that we have is the one from this company called Australian Venue Co., which is a big company that has many different hotels and hospitality venues across Australia. So you can just zoom in anywhere you want and you will be able to see all the different hotels and resorts that this specific company has. And then, for example, if you press any of them, it will give you the phone number. It will have also the website, the email. So you can use this to be able to find these hotels much easier. Then here we have a list of all the websites and agencies that we could find through the time that will help you to find jobs in hospitality or tourism in Australia. So these are all different websites, and then we have Labor Hire as well, which are agencies that help you find jobs in this industry. We have to thank Eva here to share in the community the Australia Venue Co map, because I was not aware of this one, but this is one of the things that we do in the community. We share between each other what we keep learning, so then everyone else can have an easier and better working holiday visa experience. Then we also have many more tips here that will help you in your hospitality job hunt, and we also have a list of all the jobs that you can do in hospitality, what kind of certifications you need for each of them, and also in which order we do recommend doing them. So for example, if you want to work as a bartender, we recommend you doing first the RSA, then the RSG, because it might help you in some specific venues that have pokies or gambling machines, and then you can do optionally the first aid as an extra bonus. The red tick means that it is absolutely necessary, and then the green tick, it's that it's recommended, but you do not have to do it. But if you have it, it will help you to get this job. And we also have for each one of these jobs a template resume that you can use, that it's already filled up with specific job information. So it is very easy to use. You just have to put your name, your work experience, that it's kind of similar to that one, and then plug and play. Really easy to use. Then you can also see here a guide with all the relevant certifications and courses that you need, and videos for a few of them, where to do them online, how much it costs. So we have all the information that is important for you to find a hospitality job in Australia. And in the community, we have a section for each of the different industries and important things that you will need during your working holiday visa in Australia. So for example, vehicles, mining, etc. So you can join the community today for free. We will put the link in the description below. But knowing all of these maps doesn't really matter if you do not care about hospitality or tourism in Australia. If you want to work in agriculture instead, you should watch this video here as we explain all the different seasons where you can pick fruits across Australia. So you never go at the wrong place at the wrong time.